So when it comes to perimeter, you learnt about perimeter. Okay, you learnt about perimeter. So you think of, then how can you calculate the perimeter of this triangle? I will name this triangle as ABC. How can you calculate the perimeter of this triangle from here to here? 6 cm, 5 cm, and the other one, just I will mention these values. Then here 7 cm. How do you get the perimeter of this triangle? Then these values we add generally. Then perimeter equals 6 cm plus 5 cm plus 7 cm. This is the way of getting the perimeter of this type of question. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 7, 18. The perimeter of this plane figure or this of this triangle is 18 cm. You imagine that perimeter, we could name as this one as perimeter. You could name it has given that this from here to here that 8 cm. Just you assume that from here to here it has given that this height as 8 cm. Just let's assume that. So from here to here 8. Are we getting this value also in terms of getting the perimeter of this triangle? No, that's all. We are not getting this value in order to get the perimeter of this one. Then if you are asking for me the reason of giving this value, then in order to mislead you when it comes to question, when it comes to your test paper, then most probably I have seen that this value also gives in your paper. Anyway, although this is given, you shouldn't add this 8 in terms of getting the perimeter of this triangle. You think of this one, how to get the perimeter of this type of rectangle here. Here 4 cm, here 3 cm. We can get the perimeter of this, I will name this one as P. Then if it is 4 here, then here also 4. If this is 3 here, then here also 3. Then 4 plus, here 3 plus 3. So 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 3, 14. So the answer is 14 cm. Anyway, eventually you should write this unit, that's cm. So perimeter equals 14 cm. How can we simplify this question? How do you get the perimeter of this one, of this type of one? Then here 6 cm, here 6 cm, here 8 cm, here 10 cm, here 11 cm, here 15 cm. How do we get the perimeter of this one? Perimeter of this plane figure can be calculated that, here perimeter equals to 6 plus 8 plus this 10 plus and this 11. Are we writing this 15? No, that's all. We shouldn't write. Then perimeter means the sum of peri. I mean here it takes these values, this one, and this one, right? So it takes boundary values. I mean lengths of these sides. Okay, 6 plus 8, 14 plus 10, 24. 24 plus 10 is 35. 6 plus 8, 14 plus 10, 24 plus 11, 35 cm is the perimeter of this quadrilateral, or of this quadrilateral. So think of how to get the perimeter of this type of one. So perimeter of composite figures, right? When it comes to your syllabus, then it gives in your textbook that that's the way of, you need to know that the way of getting the perimeter of composite plane figures. I mean this type of one. So how do you get the perimeter of this type of one? So here is just wait. Yeah, I will write this one. Here is an equilateral triangle. Here is an equilateral triangle, which means all these sides are equal, and also another square also drawn here. Another square also drawn here. Then if this is 8, then this one also 8. This one also should be 8. Then when it comes to this square, then a side of this square also 8. From here to here 8. Then this value also should be 8. Then from here to here also 8. and 8. Let's get these units as cm. So, here is a square. The length of this square is equal to the length of this equilateral triangle. So, perimeter equals to here, perimeter equals to here, perimeter equals to then 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Okay, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So, 8 times 5 is 40. The perimeter is 40 cm. We don't get this value, then this midge length is not taken in order to get the perimeter of this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also, you imagine the same question can be given in this sense here. So, it gives the perimeter of this figure, right? It gives the perimeter of this figure. It gives the perimeter of this figure. This sense. It gives perimeter that of this figure that's 50 cm is the perimeter of this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says in another question, I'm talking about another question. It says that this triangle is an equilateral triangle, and this diagram is you could see a square. Then this length equals to this length, all sides are equals in a square. So it has given that the perimeter of this figure that 50 cm. It can be taken. The question is find a side of this, find a side of the equilateral triangle. A side can be taken. If this is x, this one x, this one x, this one x, this one also x. Then x plus x plus x plus x plus x. Then x plus x plus x plus x plus x plus x. Then x plus x 2x, 2x plus x 3x, 3x plus x 4x, 4x plus x 5x. So 5x equals to 50. And this is an equation. So here multiplication, therefore both sides divided by 5. So the value of x can be taken here as 10 cm, which means then a side of the equilateral triangle is 10 cm. Really no need of setting up and this equation easily at once you could get the value of x here. Then how do you get it? Then this 50 divided by 5. That one also can be applied. That way also can be applied in terms of getting the answer here. So 50 divided by 5. Why do I do that? Then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 sides. All these 5 sides are equal. Therefore, it can be divided by 5. Anyway, this way also, okay, this way can be applied. Okay, so the other question here is how can you get the perimeter of this diagram here? How can you get the perimeter of this diagram here? Here then from here to here 40 cm, from here to here 30 cm. How do you get the perimeter of this one? It has not given this height. This height has not given. This height has not given. This given data, right? Then from here to here, it has not given. From here to here, it has not given. Apparently, you can't see these values. But although it's not given these values, this value and this value, really it has given. Although then apparently you can't see that these values have not given, but I will show that these values have given. Then this height and this height have given. Those values have given. This height you could see 40. Then this side plus this side. Do you imagine? This side plus this side. When you add then from here to here 40, then this side means this part. This part. When you bring this height here gradually, when you push this part here, then what happens? Same height. Same height means from here to here. This means then this segment and this segment equals to 40. Right? This side and this side equals to 40. Then 40 times 2. 40 times 2. And also same thing happens here as well. Then this segment and this segment equals to 30. Then from here to here, this part and this part, when you add these two parts, it equals to 30. Then 30 times 2. 30 times 2. So the perimeter of this diagram can be taken as 40 times 2 and 30 times 2. 40 times 2 is 80, 30 times 2 is 60. 80 plus 60 is 140. So the perimeter is 140 cm. So when you are given this type of question, then no need of knowing this value and this value. Easily you should have gotten ability of thinking and getting the perimeter of this type of plane figure, adding this given value times 2 plus, and afterwards you need to add these values. Okay, so this type of question also given in your textbook in order to get the perimeter, just like the letter H, just like the letter H. So from here to here, I'll clean this part. Anyway, so this one equals to this one equals to this one, and also one segment has given as 2, then this segment is 3, all these sides are equals, and also this part is 4, this part also equals to 4, right? So from here to here, it gives that this height that 10 cm. You should calculate the perimeter of this part of this plane figure. Perimeter means this segment, this height, this value, 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 and so on, blah blah blah. Eventually you need to come to this point. Okay, so here 10, this side also 10, then 10 times 2. I'm getting perimeter, right? 10 times 2. I mean 10 plus 10. 10 times 2. 10 plus 10. This 10 and this 10. 10 times 2. After that, here 2. Then here 2, here 2, here 2, here 2. How many 2 times? 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 times 4. Plus 2 times 4. 2 times 4. Then this part okay, this part okay, this part okay, this part okay, yeah. Then after that you could see here 3, here 3, here 3, here 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 times 4. Plus 3 times 4. 3 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also don't forget, these two values also should be considered. So 4 plus 4. Then 4 times 2. Plus 4 times 2. Did we consider all these values? Then 10, 10, then 10 times 2. This side okay, this side okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 times 4, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4, 12. Then 4 plus 4. Yeah. Now 10 times 2, 20. 10 times 2, 20. 2 times 4, 8. 3 times 4, 12. 4 times 2, 8. Now 20. Then here 8 plus 12, 20. 20, 8 plus 12, 20, 20, 20, 40 plus 8, 48. This is the perimeter of this diagram. Okay, so this is the way of obtaining the perimeter of a plane figure. This type of plane figure. So I do think that you will be able to obtain the values of obtain the answers of the given questions in your textbook. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel if you are a newcomer to the YouTube channel, and when you do so, you will be able to get more videos